Hi there! So the book I'm reviewing today is one that grabbed my attention as soon as it arrived at my work. So my colleagues and I saw it, and the first thing we were really drawn to was the pictures in the book. They're really fun, very creative, but then as I read the book I really loved the story as well. So this book is one that I think children and adults will both really enjoy reading. So it's called Norman, and it was written by Michelle Olsen, and the photography in the book was by Brian Kester, and they have sent me this book to review. So it's about this button called Norman, and he loves his job of keeping his owner nice and warm by keeping the jacket closed with the button. So one day though he realizes he's literally hanging on by a thread until eventually he falls completely off and becomes lost. So then the rest of the story is about him sort of figuring out and wondering what he could do with himself now that he's not on his owner's coat anymore. So he goes through all these different jobs, figuring out if it's something that he could do, but then they always, for some reason, don't work out. So one of my favourites was being a photographer. But it says, it really turns out that being small really limits your viewpoint. The magazine publishers laughed at Norman's photos. Apparently people don't want to see things from a button's perspective. So yeah, it's a bit sad, but kind of funny at the same time. So yeah, he goes through all these different jobs, realizes they're not quite for him, until he finds just the one that is perfect. So at the end he finds this way that he can be really useful, and it makes him feel really good about himself again. I don't want to give it away. I think you should just buy it and find out how it ends yourself. But yeah, as I said, I think it's just a book that adults and children will both really enjoy reading. There's a few like puns along the way that adults will get, and yeah, the pictures are just so creative. They're all done with photography. And yeah, so the little button features throughout the story. Here he is being dragged in the mud trying to do dog walking. So this book is available on Amazon. I really recommend you get it. I think it's suitable for children of all ages. You can also contact Michelle Olsen. I will post her details because she can provide signed copies for people who are local as well, if that's something you're after. So yeah, thank you very much, Michelle, for sending this book to me. I'm gonna look forward to reading this with my nieces and nephews when I see them next. Yeah, that was my review on Norman.